Now, Javier, you are going to make a dish that is almost like it should be on the flag of San Diego. This is such a classic thing to eat here.
It's just a perfect bite. You're very lucky to taste my fish taco today.
Yeah.
So the first step is to have very, very fresh fish. This is a sea bass. What you want to see in the fish is that it's very firm in texture.
So obviously, in terms of fish, you might use in Australia. Barramundi would be great. Blue eye would be fantastic. Possibly snapper.
So we just want to take the skin off of the fish. And I'll give this to you, sir.
Thank you very much indeed. I'll go and put that in the stock pot.
Make sure it doesn't have any scales or any bones. Just clean it a little bit here. So we have our fillet. It's ready. So I want 2 pieces per taco.
You're going to be frying this in fairly hot oil, so you want them to have bite, but you don't want them so big that they're not going to cook through.
Exactly, yes. So this is a perfect thickness, about 1.5 inches. So these pieces are fine. Okay. What I want to do is I want to season my fish. So I'm going to salt and pepper. That's all it needs. And I like to do this before I start doing all my other prep because I want the salt to penetrate the fish. And be generous with the salt. Don't be scared of using salt. Salt is a great ingredient. Little black pepper, fresh ground, turn it around. Now the original fish taco, it's the fish it's put into the batter, the tempura batter. But here we're gonna do a little different as we do in the restaurant. So we're just gonna pan-sear this fish in olive oil with salt and pepper. But for the crunchiness, for the tempura, we're gonna do soft fire.
Oh, okay. So you're going to take samphire and then tempura that and fry it so you get little crunchy matchsticks.
Crunch and the textures.
And nice and salty as well.
Yes.
It's delicious.
Our next step is going to do our tempura batter.
You're using a tempura flour mix, aren't you? Which you can find in supermarkets in Australia now as well.
Very good, you know, very simple. We're going to add some Mexican beer. As Mexicans, we love beer. So everything that we drink and eat, it's mostly with beer. What I'm looking for here in this batter is, I don't want it too thick or too thin. So this is what I'm looking for. Okay, I'm gonna let it rest. Next step, it's our most important thing for a taco. What it is? What is it?
Tortilla.
Tortilla.
I might just get that beer out of your way.
Well, let's just drink it.
I'll put it over here. It'll be where you need it, chef.
So also for the tortilla, I have this moussaka, which you can get in actually all over the world. We're gonna make our dough. So I'm gonna take 4 tablespoons of the moussaka, and this is already prepared. So you just need to add, not beer this time, but just water. It's water that is room temperature. That's very important. And just add little by little. What you want is this texture of masa. It's like Play-Doh. Work with your hands. I love to work with my hands and feel the texture. So I have my masa. And what I want to do is just rest my masa for about 10 minutes. Let it sit. And for me, this is a very important step. So we have great tacos all over, but if it doesn't have a great tortilla, you can't have great tacos.
Coming up.
See how the tortilla is puffing?
Javier wraps up his tortillas to produce the most mouth-watering tacos you'll ever taste.
Just so soft and tender.
George transforms oysters into pearls with his special savoury ice cream.
Oh my God.
Gary turns mushrooms on toast into a delicious delicacy. And Matt's sensational 5-minute beef burger.
And they are super, super simple. Well, we're making fish tacos here in San Diego on the beach with Javier. You made your dough for your tortilla. You prepared your fish. Tempura batter's done. What's the next step, Javier?
Next step, we're gonna make the tortillas. It's about this size so for the tortillas.
So what are we talking? We're talking like a slightly smaller than the golf ball, yeah?
Ping pong. You can play ping pong in Australia? Mexican cooking is all about feeling and cooking with your heart, but cooking with your hands. Feel the food that you're cooking. That's why Grandma's cooking so great, because she puts a lot of love.
These tortilla presses, they're super cheap, aren't they? But they're essential.
They're essential in any Mexican kitchen. So what you want to do is have plastic, so the tortilla won't stick to the press. Be gentle and don't over press it.
Right.
You just want to be very gentle. This is the size and the thickness that you want for a corn tortilla for a taco. And what you just do is, the tortilla needs to puff a little bit.
Right.
Okay? They say in Mexico that if your tortilla doesn't puff, you're not ready to get married. See how the tortilla is puffing? This is what you want to see.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay? And aroma is beautiful. While the tortillas are cooking, I'm gonna start frying my fish. So let's just make a nice sear.
Yeah.
While he's prepping our fish, next step is to do our tempura. So I have my tempura batter, and I have my salicornia, and you guys call it sapphire.
Sapphire.
Right? And I'm gonna just dip them in my tempura batter. I'll drop this. So our tempura is cooking.
Right.
Your fish is looking wonderful.
Yep.
Smell is amazing. Another major element that is very important is the salsa. We have beautiful red tomatoes. We have white onion. This is tomatillo. What I did with the tomatillo, which is this little green tomato, what I did is just chop them up, and I added salt. So I cure them for about 15 minutes in salt, because I want the salt to penetrate and have that special flavor and texture. And then I put in the lemon juice.
With the tomato, you've just taken the seeds out, yes, and
I did.
Just the flesh. And with the white onion, has that been blanched at all, or are you leaving it to get together some hot?
It's just raw. I want that.
You want some bite, yeah?
Some bite.
Some
yes,
hot bite.
exactly. This is serrano pepper. You can use fresh jalapeno. For this amount of salsa, which is going to be like a cup and a half, I use about 2 whole serranos. So you have the texture of the fish, you have the tempura, which is going to give that crunchiness. We have the salsa with the acid from the tomatillos and the lemons, and you want some creaminess. So the creaminess is going to come from the mayonnaise. This is Japanese mayonnaise. I'm going to put a little bit of lemon. I'm going to pour it on the taco, so I want it to be this consistency. Not too thick, not too thin. So salicornia, it's ready. It's perfect, color is perfect, it's crunchy. So I'm just gonna drain it here in this paper towel.
Now, Javier, you have made your mayonnaise, you've made your pico de gallo salsa. We've got the crunchy tempura samphire, the fish is cooked, the little tortillas are ready-made. Are we ready to plate?
Almost ready. I need to add a little bit of the cilantro into my salsa.
That would be coriander.
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 Just roughly chopped, and as much as you like. So we are ready to plate our tacos, and we have our tortillas. They're beautiful, still a little bit warm. We have a little bit of cabbage. We leave it just raw for crunchiness. Okay, so what I do is take my tortillas, put them in the plate. I have my fish, my salsa, cabbage, and my salicornia pieces for texture.
Fantastic.
Then we're gonna put our mayonnaise. I also like to be generous with this condiment. I love it.
Yeah. That looks fantastic.
And last but not least, we want to make it beautiful, right? These are coriander flowers, so we don't just put them because they look pretty, even though they look amazingly pretty, but they're also gonna bring some flavor of the coriander, okay? And here we have our fish tacos.
Fantastic. And who wants to taste one of these amazing Calombaris fish tacos? All right, Elena, Trent, come up.
Wow. So good.
Yeah, tortilla's just so soft and tender.
With that samphire and the fish in there and that beautiful tortilla, yeah, it's just gorgeous.
Okay. go back, sit down. Give Javier a huge Australian MasterChef. Thank you.
Thank you.